Overcompensation. How you doing today, folks? This is going to be the first impressions of the Blade HQ XL Kalashnikov in the Desert Warrior. It's stuck. There you go. In the Desert Warrior finish, which is a painted, to be clear, this is a painted blade. It is not durable at all, but it's cheap, so who cares? A painted bronzed blade and a painted OD green handle. And it's pretty damn pretty, if I must admit. Did I mention it's pretty? Now this beautiful thing is in D2 steel, not CPM D2, just your regular old standard D2. This is a polymer or FRN handle. Nice deep carry clip. This is also a clip point blade, which is currently the only option available. I would prefer a drop point or a sheep's foot, but this will work. And the action is very, very nice. It very much stuck at first, but now it just whips out. I love that ring at the end of it when that big fat blade slams home. Whew, that's nice. Now for size comparison, we have a full-size Medford .26 Marauder, a Artica, which is a discontinued Medford model, a gigantic, big, badass beast from Old Dominion Knife Works. It says the Slenderman / Lycan hybrid. All in comparison to this also pretty damn big beast to give you guys a real idea of how monstrous this thing is. Here are a few more to give you a better idea. And next we have the EDC staples. Now, when you see this pivot to pivot, you really get an idea of just how big the XL Kalashnikov really is. So here's a Benchmade Reptilian, because why the fuck not? As far as edge performance, as you can see, very sharp out of the box. By no means a laser beam. There is slight tearing going through this little bubble wrap piece. And it's getting significantly worse as we continue. Interesting. That being said, as far as paper, again, very clean. Very slight drag, but not much at all. Very sharp out of the box. Could definitely hurt you if it wanted to. But it's a nice beaster, aren't you? Also, fun fact, I don't even know what the fuck I'm going to say till I say it, so I watched back that little clip. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but it's a cool knife, and apparently I turn into a child when I like things. Now, as far as ergonomics for my size 2XL hands, there's no real hot spots to speak of. It's not by any means comfortable, but it's not bad at all. If you do have smaller hands, it's going to look pretty comical in your hands. Again, this is a big-ass knife. But if you don't mind, I don't mind. Let's all find something that we love to carry. Speaking of carry, this clip kind of sucks. It's not the worst clip by any means, but the retention is just very, very poor for me. Now, this is a very grippy material, so this should be a pocket shredder. But for me personally, it's not, because this clip just doesn't have very good retention. So it slides in and out really, really easily. It's all very good until you realize that it's halfway out of your pocket and you're like, oh shit, you have to tap it back in. So that's not good. But as far as, just as a clip goes, it's all right. It's kind of weird looking. It doesn't function the best, but you can't feel it in your hand when you're carrying it, so that's a positive. Also, fun fact, I love this pivot. They turned it into like a little star thing and they added little decorations throughout it. That is very, very cool. Also, look at this vaguely kind of like lizard skin texture. I think I know someone that will like this. Now, on to the action. And the action is, as you've already seen, pretty damn solid. Out of the box, there's a whole bunch of stick, but after a couple little fidget factor flicks, it's good to go. If I actually press the button, I'm trying to press it right here. But anyways, when you actually press it, rockets out, no issues. Very solid action. This is about a $60 knife. The actual regular Kalashnikovs are about 50 bucks, $30, $40, $50 on the higher end. Also, give you an idea of size comparison. But they always have had very good action. They're very, very solid budget autos. If you never had an auto and you want to try one, definitely grab a Kalashnikov. You will not be disappointed. They are fun. Not the most high quality things in the world, but they are fun. And they are great, great beater knives. Speaking of beater knives, well, didn't fail. That's cool. Surprising part is there's no chips on the actual paint, and I was smacking that shit hard. So that's awesome. Now, as far as my overall first impression on the Boker Kalashnikov XL, is it EDC friendly? For me, yes, but I'm also a nutcase. So for most folks, this is a gimmick knife, and it's a fun gimmick. Again, great action, very cool aesthetic. I love the the whole Desert Warrior aesthetic thing Blade HQ does. It's really, really cool. Solid ergonomics, decent blade steel for the actual price. Again, great action. The clip kind of sucks, but it's not a huge deal. It's never actually fallen out of my pocket since I've had it yet. It's just come close. So maybe it will never fall out. Maybe it will. Who the fuck knows? Either way, if it hits the ground, it cost me 60 bucks. I'll buy another one, or I'll just enjoy its new damaged appearance. But overall, my first impressions on this knife are, for EDC, a 1. Why would you want to EDC this unless you were also a psychopath? Mind you, I'm happy being a psychopath. It's fun carrying crazy shit like this. This is my bread and butter all day long. But if you carry knives like this makes you happy. This is a big knife to you. Should you buy this? Absolutely not. Or maybe absolutely yes to diversify your collection. But either way, I like it. As far as an EDC knife, for me, I'm happy with it. For the regular people, probably not. But for me personally, my overall score on this knife is going to be a 8. It's not great. It's not bad. It's middle of the road, but it's also on the higher end of middle of the road, which is a contradiction in and of itself. And I'm rambling because it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. So I'm going to go to bed now. As always, folks, I love you all from the bottom of my ginger heart. Is it cuter when I'm carrying a knife while saying that? If you're just like, I love you. Yeah, this is why I don't do videos late at night. Anyways, I love you all. Have a great day, and bye-bye.